Hey guys, oh, Combo's back.
So last time we did unbox all the Chozy limited edition Amaterasu bays, so today we will be unboxing all the single layer limited edition Amaterasu bays. Starting off with the rare bay Get Battle version of Amaterasu. This is an extremely rare bay and it does look extremely cool. Moving on to the Bay Terminal exclusive dark version of Amaterasu, which is also an extremely rare bay. And here is a closer look at that Bay Terminal arcade game. Moving on to the WBBA exclusive version of Amaterasu. And it does look really cool and the colors do match up really nicely. And last but definitely not least, we have Platinum Amaterasu, which does come with that really cool looking Beyblade game. And of course, Platinum Amaterasu itself, which does look extremely cool in that really nice looking clear and blue color scheme. Alright guys, so I am really excited to unbox all of these bays, and without further ado, let's get these boxes open and check out the bays. Alright guys, here we are with the Amaterasu bay, starting off with our first bay. For its layer we have
Gold Amaterasu.
So this layer is in a really nice looking gold and red color scheme, and you guys can see those 5 major attack points, which gives the layer a star shape. And for each attack point there is a really cool looking red dot. And here is a look at the backside of the layer. Moving on to the disc we have
Arrow.
So this disc is in a really cool looking red color scheme, and I do like those flame designs. And because it is fairly small and because of those 4 hollow points, this is a light disc. And if you look at the backside, you guys can see that this disc can have up to 5 stars. And comparing the disc to the layer, they are both similar with similar designs and both have 5 major attack points. Last but not least, for the driver we have
Assault.
This driver is in a really nice looking gold color scheme, and I do like the flame designs throughout the whole driver. And you guys can see that this driver does have a flat tip, which means it was meant for attack, and it does tend to go really fast around the stadium. Alright, that was it for the parts of the bay. Now putting it together. And here is what Gold Amaterasu looks like fully assembled in that really cool looking gold and red color scheme. Moving on to our next bay. For its layer we have
Dark Amaterasu.
This layer is in a really cool looking black, gold, and red color scheme. And once again, here's a look at the backside of the layer. Moving on to the disc we have
Arrow.
This time Arrow is in a really cool looking gold recolor. And finally for the driver we have
Assault.
And this driver is in a really cool looking black color scheme. Now putting the bay together. And here's what Dark Amaterasu looks like fully assembled in that really cool looking black, gold, and red color scheme. And I love how you can see the gold disc throughout the holes in the layer. Moving on to our next bay, starting off with the layer we have
Evil Spirit Amaterasu.
This layer is in a really nice looking black, gold, and red color scheme. And I like how, unlike the other layers, it is mostly foggy black instead of a clear color. And the backside of this bay does look especially cool because it is in a clear purple color scheme. Moving on to the disc we have
7.
So this disc is in a really cool looking gold recolor, and you guys can see that it has 4 points on one side and 3 points on the other, which is why it is 7, and it makes the disc unbalanced, which is good for attack. Moving on to the frame we have
Meteor.
So this frame is in a really cool looking red recolor, and I do think it suits the layer really well because they both have 5 major attack points. And last but not least, for the driver we have
Extreme.
So this driver is in a really nice looking purple and black color scheme, and just like the Assault driver, it does tend to go really fast around the stadium. And that black tip does make it really good for attack. That was it for the parts of the bay. Now putting it together. It does have extremely tight teeth with that dash driver, and it looks really nice in that cool looking black, gold, red, and purple color scheme. Moving on to our next base, starting off with the layer we have.
Platinum Materials.
So this layer is in a really cool looking clear gold and blue color scheme. And I like how, unlike the other layers, it does have blue dots instead of red ones. And here, if you look at the backside of the layer. Moving on to the disc, we have
Arrow.
This time Arrow is in a really nice looking blue recolor. And here's a comparison to the 3 disc that came out on Shining Amaterios. Last but not least, for the driver we have
Assault.
This time Assault is in a really nice looking clear color scheme. And here's a comparison with the Destroy Dash driver that came out on Shining Amaterios. Unfortunately, since it is not a dash driver, it does not have that gold spring on the inside. Alright, that was it for the parts of the bay. Now putting it together. And here is what Platinum Materials looks like fully assembled in that really cool looking clear, blue, and gold color scheme. Moving on to the next bay, for its layer we have
Evil God Materials.
And this is a WBBA exclusive bay that did only come with the layer, so we will be customizing it using the parts from Shadow Materials, which are the purple Zero disc combined with the Extreme Dash driver. And this bay does look really cool in that nice looking black, purple, and gold color scheme. And these parts do match it really well. And last but definitely not least, for the layer we have
Christmas Materials.
So this layer was of course meant for Christmas with those really cool looking red, green, and gold color schemes. And it did also come with this cool looking Japanese Pokemon card. And since, once again, this bay is also just a layer, we are going to be customizing it using this really cool looking red 3 disc and an Assault Dash driver. This bay does have extremely tight teeth and it looks cool in that really nice looking red, green, and gold Christmas looking colors. Alright guys, that was it for the unboxing of all the single layer Amaterios bays. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to check out our Chozy Amaterios unboxing.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and we hope you enjoyed. If you did and want to support the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, and comment down below.
LL Combo out.
Moving your back.